What is up, legends? We are back, back, and we're back in SFD. All right, so I had a question the other day, and somebody wanted to know, like, what do you do when you log in and you play? Like, what's your daily routine? Like, how do you get stronger? Which is kind of specific, and daily routine makes me sound like I'm some type of IRL streamer or something like that, but just woke up. You hear my voice a little bit extra raspy because it just is in the morning. And yeah, so we're just gonna go in and I'm gonna show you from literal login. This is login. I haven't done anything. What I do. So in most cases, first thing I look at is this, because it's like, you got a whole bunch of rewards, you should do something about that. And I say, oh, okay. So we head in here and we do this. This is my idle time. That's crazy, 23 hours. Bam! Snatch all that. So that jumped me up to just under being level 93. Do your free fast gains. Bam! And then I do one more for the 50 currency, and then I dip. So that's one thing I do. Head into the mall. A free one, because you know we have a daily routine right here. So, and I got 18 days left on it. Snatch. Free daily gift packs. I'll usually ignore the rest of that. Fighter VIP is up to this. I tend to not do much to get much VIP stuff, so it kind of is what it is when it comes to that. I do have grants, and they're particularly useful. I'm probably only going to have just 2 grants, which is the EXP grant and the Brickstone grant, because they're the 2 things that are important and you need a lot of it. So I have those 2 grants, plus, as you can see, the monthly thing as well. So we have to easily go in, and it's actually pretty easy just to just knock this out. And I just go to a level 1 character. Don't care, whatever. That knocks that out. Clearing the chapter story stage. And we can try to go and see if we can do one real quick. Where are we at right now? 25-7? Okay. Alright, and then next one, if I can pull it off. Oh, wow. That's a rip. Alright, so I'm probably gonna have to dive. But it kind of doesn't matter. I can do that. I can do that. I have to change the time and have to stop guy. But bam. Win, lose, or draw, you're just going to do that. Strengthen equipment. Is anybody I want to strengthen right now? Look at it. It's amazing that both her things turned into wind. I recast both of them and they both turned into wind. I'm like, bruh. Ryu is benched, so we're not worrying about him. I do need gear for Fashion Blanca, so I'm gonna have to start working on that. I'm not gonna do anything with this because this is a dead piece of gear. Bison. All right, so I can do something with Bison. I can engrave. However, this is still right here. I need a recast so I can change this into darkness, and the same thing with this fist. So I guess the one thing that I can do is just try to level it. So we'll just do that, because he's gonna keep it. I just need to recast it. So that finishes that. Gift friends, bam. That's out. And draw a fighter. I'm actually gonna 10 summon, just the 10 summon in this video, because I can. at night. And we'll do our first share of the day. Big share. Bam, we're almost done with the daily stuff already. Like super easy. Guild Shadowlands, except bounties. That's really quick. It's the bounty stuff from yesterday. Boom. Boom. And that should be all of the daily stuff. Literally what I would do right now if I don't have time, because this has been like what, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, I dip. That's it. I do Supreme Fist later. This also is my reminder to check out a guild stuff. And pretty much weekly, daily stuff done. Like, what is this? We're on Tuesday? Congratulations, you completed all the weekly missions. Oh, whatever. What are we on? We're on Tuesday right now? Yeah, Tuesday. So boom, you're pretty much done. So now that I've done all of that, I start looking at, okay, what I want to work on. Makoto, we have this, which we are still trying to get over to this, so that makes this better, where she starts to put her cheap focus on other units, which is amazing. You can see we're at plus 24 right now. We're at plus 1 on this, and everything else is just we have to recast it into something, which has worked, by the way. And you get recast in weekly, but I already passed what we already got. So into effigy now. Guild ranking 13, 3 wins, 3-0, nice. Bam. Divination soul. I'll do that in front of you guys because why not? And now we don't have anything else left to do. Over here, I look and see this is where we're at 12 or 30 right now. I'm not sure if the guild is working, but it's the legends. People ask all the time if you want to join. You are free to do so. Okay, we don't have much right here that we can actually do, but if we did, then I would probably get this and get these, so I can actually concentrate on getting Makoto up. But we got Destiny Tarot now, so bam. And that's good for breakstones, so I can get my next character up. And exchange tent, again, I usually ignore stuff, and from here I would decide what I want to do power wise, because again, I go account power more so over character stuff. So I don't need dupes right now. Well, I do, but I'm not enough to do much of it. We have the rare accessories, but this right here is what intrigues me, both of these tokens. And the reason why both of them intrigue me is because you're trying to build stuff on characters and get your fighting spirits up. So obviously it's not going to help Makoto. Chun-Li is at 20 waiting for me to be done with Makoto. Same thing with Elena. Ryu staying there like probably forever. And now we have the lovely Sea Viper, who's fire carry and everything else like that. She can get it. Well, not like that. Pause. Then we have Fashion Blanca, who we can work on. We also have Beast Zangief, Beast Zangief is probably who I'm going to be spending this on. I kind of ignore him for right now. But we also have Bison. Bison needs a lot. He needs 26. So can I get 26 right now to get him to 19? Right, so I don't have enough to write this in effigy. I do have enough to mess around with this. So let's just do that. It's a good 15. But Destiny Tarot we do. All right, so I could do it twice, so I can do Bison. I'm like, again, pause. I don't know why it sounds so weird right now, so. All right, so that brings Bison up, which is good because that makes him more tanky, of course, which is not necessarily a bad thing because there's times when you do need him to live so he can do his 3. And on top of that, when he goes to actually nuke on his 3, it's going to be extra damage because we just brought up a little bit of his damage. And when he actually dies and he nukes, he can go nuts. And then now we are almost at plus 20 right now, where Inferno King will affect other teammates, increasing their damage by 20%, which is really nice. Like I said, I use him more as a nuker DPS because he is a DPS. Yeah, so now that we've done that, you look at what the other stuff is. So now we have Shadowloo City, which we can, mess around with as well. I'm not going to do that right now because that's a little bit long-winded. And again, like I said, Heroic Grant, I got all of the Heroic Grant. Bam. You also have Supreme Fist that you go in. See, we're at 293 right now. Thunder Tower is up at 101, and Thunder Tower is the next one up that you can actually do. And remember, Supreme Fist is one of the dailies, even though I did the daily thing already. Over the 100% doesn't really give you anything more. You're just doing it, but definitely don't ignore it, because if you can get some progression, do some progression. Check out your mail. We got a bunch of free stuff. Knocked out. Cool. Knock out your draft because you get free stuff in the draft, so there's no reason not to, play draft mode free time. And of course, however many times that it needs to get all the draft stuff, but you can actually max that out in a day if you just play and just go ahead and just do your draft. So let's see what else we have. Arena, do all your arena stuff because, and also come back for that right there. So we're up to 25k right now. Get whatever rankings you can. Don't get butthurt about losing, because there's going to be whales and there's going to be people stronger than you. It just is. That's just how the games are. That's how gacha is. You're just not going to be stronger than everybody in gacha because they're going to spend, and somebody's always going to spend more than you. So you can't take that to heart. I had a comment yesterday where somebody said, games pay to win. You go up against people in Battle Royale, Super Showdown, and they one-shot you. They're whales, and what are you gonna do? It's really nothing that you can actually really stop about that. Just do what you can and get as high as you can and get your rewards and then go about your business. You're never going to actually out-whale somebody unless you just want to just spend unnatural amounts of money, which is not healthy. So just don't take it to heart. Just don't worry about it. So over here in Fighting Heart, let's see, who do we want? So whatever you're building, for me, that's what I go after, because this is kind of something similar that's in China, and whatever's more important now. And China is elements. It's like wind, fire, lightning, water, and all that type of stuff. So I basically build fire for the most part. But over here, I build tank to help the tanks out. I build that, as you can see, 12. And then you can go into other stuff if you want to as well, which I use Chun-Li. Eventually I want to use Gen, but I use Chun-Li. But what you can also do, right here, I'm gonna do this now, is I'm gonna go for, because I use Beast Zan, and eventually I probably will use Monster Hunter Ken one day, but I do use Beast Zan, so let's help Beast Zan a little bit, make him a little bit more tanky, just a little bit. You need the help because his scaling is trash. Do your daily dojo reward stuff. I just reached a plateau, so we can automatically, bam, let's knock that out. Awaken. So we head over here and see what goodies we can have. We can let that rock. That's fine. Look at anybody that you can actually build. Probably majority of this is this stuff. Why is somebody still talking to me? They going hard. Anyway, can't do anything with Zan. I can do something with E Honda and Blanca, but we're not. right now. We're just gonna keep that father. Wait, wasn't that a poison? Yeah, we're not doing that with poison. So I probably is that just looking to see there that is my only poisons. So I'm not gonna do that with poison. So again, I'm gonna get more fodder and just mess around. I'll probably bring poison up if we're gonna be honest, because I don't use Honda and I don't use Blanca. They're linked, but I don't use them. I use them for the tower, of course, though. We do have a Guile waiting. And so I need another, for all these characters right down here, I need Dalsim, 2 Dalsim dupes. So now he's in a good spot of just waiting for Dalsim dupes. The same thing with the homie B-San. B-San needs another dupe. I need 2 dupes. Yeah, 2 dupes. Bison, I need dupes of himself. I already got one, luckily from a bot. So maybe in this div I can get another one. Doubt it, because we're outside the track. It could happen, but still doubt it. Let's see here. What else? I don't think there's anything else of use right now. So we're just at the point right now of just needing dupes and stuff like this, which is why I don't concentrate on this that much anymore and just start concentrating on the other stuff and started saving just to see what happens with Akuma tomorrow, because we're now a day before it. And yeah, so I think I've covered most of everything else except for the normal shop. So we have this costs a lot. This is a debate. And I meant to actually talk about this in the trap video. Pay attention to this first slot, because I've seen a lot of people complain about the cost of this. I'm going to do it because of the original tokens, and that's actually too much. But I'm still going to do it anyway because money, you could be a little bit more easy with money as far as spending it. But this is actually million right here. This is million. So when I do this, bam, down to 33 million. So just be careful with that. It costs a lot, yo. So down to that, we're gonna do this. But as long as you're actively playing, and I kind of ignore the rest of the stuff unless it's a really big % off and something I absolutely need. But we're ignoring this for right now because we're saving currency, as you can see, about the 44,000. That's all free, by the way. I didn't spend anything for that. That came free because I started pushing Supreme Fist and I started pushing story content, and it just kept building up, and I just stopped spending. So that's that. And if I would summon, I would just use the arcade tokens because I don't think we're going to be able to use them anyway, to be honest. And plus, we got free Akuma tokens. As long as they keep the same type of pity that's in Scion in Taiwan, even if it's 200, I'm still going to be near there at that point. So I'm cool with that right now. So guild shop, you see we're under right now. Nothing to really look at. Dismissal, I've done a few things dismissal already. We're only at 8,000 right now, so nothing to worry about. Eventually I get to the point of where I just start doing the faith gems or reset the whole store, because resetting the store is 1,000. We got the Guile fragments right here to help out with Guile, because Guile is just one of the Guile and Viper don't drop. It just hardly, no, not Guile and Viper, not Viper. Guile and Poison don't drop a lot from me. So essentially what I can do, because I'm not really concentrating on jewelry, is I can just reset this shop too and go after Guile fragments, doing that as well. Since it's only 45 and you see that we're up to 39k, I'll have enough right now. So if I want to reset the store again, and then hopefully it turns into Guile again, then get something good. And stage 2720, I could probably push that. I won't do it today, but I can probably push that. And then the honor shop. The honor shop, I'm not concentrated on Rose anymore. That I got her once. What I'm concentrated on now is Again, refreshing when I can because it's only 100 right here, and the auto refresh is going to come up soon anyway for this. But I'm gonna concentrate on pushing Makoto to 5, and then because I use Zangief, maybe Zangief next, pushing Zangief all the way up, and then Elena, because Elena is the least important, because Elena at her core function is fine the way that she is right now, and I already have her at SSS. But the reason why that store is actually good is because once you get to 240, you're gonna start needing the SSS, all these characters to basically limit break everything. So this store is actually pretty cool to focus on the characters to help you get like your next SSS character if you're lacking. Like, I definitely don't pay much attention to Yoon, Dudley, and T-Hawk. So not that they're in bad positions or anything else like this. They're okay where they're at. But you can actually focus on that. I really don't focus on Rose because she's a whale character. In my opinion, for her to reach her full potential, she needs a lot of dupes, and that is gonna be costly. So I'm just not even worried about that. So guild wise, here we are in the guild. We're at 40 or 50. I'm not sure if the guild function is even working properly right now. I do donate everything because it's only 100. Get the currency back. You don't got to be cheap. We're on the new crusade now. Obviously, I just logged in, so I have not done it yet. You want to get as much power as you can. Usually, my rule of thumb for this is wait to the end of the day before you do your crusade for the day and your guild Shadowlands. This is obviously the beginning of the day for me, so I'm not going to do this right now. We don't have enough right now to do this, so we're not going to do this one either. But the reason why you wait to the end of the day, because you get more idle and you might get stronger on your main team, and then you can have more power to get more rewards. So you just might as well. You see, we do already have people who are cross guild, but the problem is that it stopped working. I'm not sure if it's working right now, but we're not going to worry about that. And last but certainly not least, Div, which we need Bison, as Bison is the one that I am focusing on right now. But it could give me that 30,000, which would be amazingly lit. And it could just give me breakstones, a whole bunch of breakstones, which will also be pretty cool too. So let's see what happens. No Bison, no 30,000. Give me breakstones. Dang. No breakstones. Not a one. Not a single one. As whack. But it did give me a mound of cash, which essentially gives me all of the stuff that I spent back today. And we'll just quick select. I'm not clicking it, about to say. Let's see, now let's go ahead. 1,600, 75, and then bam. Cool. And then we have some dupes right here, and that's kind of daily routine at this point. Also, don't forget to go in and get your tickets. Let's see, where is it? Pendant Nightmare. And you see, tomorrow when it comes up, then I'll get 20 more when the event starts. So, bam. Yeah. So that's all I got for you guys. That's my daily routine. Somebody asked, and yeah. So catch you guys next video. Be legendary. And from here, what I would do is just log out. Or I would just start going to do like the Shadow Blue, or start story progression, or Supreme Fist. See what I can get to. Obviously, with the stage, it's two guys. So I have to make sure that I time and I push further enough in the back to hit the two guys. I didn't do it. in that fight. Obviously, and one guy got free, and he smacked my Beast Zan. So that's that's that. That's where you have to you pretty much have to time or stun with Beast Zan, or just make sure wait a few seconds and then do it, and stuff like that. There's a few things that you can do to actually stop that from happening, but it's really easy when it's like divers in the back, like Viper and Cammy and those types of characters, because they're actually easier to deal with, other than like people like Gen. Gen is not easy to deal with because him and Dao Sim, I always make the funny thing, like they Korean backdash, so they find a way to get away from you. Even when you're using Beast Zan, they still find a way to do it. So so I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.